What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishu Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
A while back, I published a video that was titled, I Put My Career First. I Didn't Want to Be a Wife or Mother. And this was featuring Monique. She's the one that was saying that. And she was talking about how now she's in her 50s and she has to pay for it. And specifically, she was talking about how she had to pay for the fact that she put her career before raising her son and the devastating effects of her being a career-minded woman. That's the first time I realized Monique can take accountability in situations. Now, of course, nobody's perfect, but in that situation, there was a lot of truth that was said. So I'm gonna play that video at the end, but first, she talks about this a little bit on Club Shay Shay. Let's see what she has to say. Let's get it.
You said your first son,
yes,
that you're trying to get it, but it robbed you of a lot of things of a mother-son relationship.
it did.
And so you made sure not to make the mistake this time around. What's your relationship like? Is he resentful of that?
We're still very much separated.
Okay.
And it's one of those things where you have to pray to the universe and say, let time do the healing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Right.
That's it. Let time do that healing. It may heal it in time and it may not.
Right.
And that's something that we as parents have to say, listen,
Right.
I've done what I could do. I've taken accountability for it. Now it's up to you.
Right.
That's like when somebody's saying, Shannon, I want to apologize to you. Now it is up to you.
Whether or not to accept it.
Whether or not to, but once I give it to you, I've done my part. And don't apologize like no punk. I'm just sorry for everything. That gets your of it. No, break it down. Let's go bit by bit so
Right.
that way we know you understand the offense that you've done.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying because I've had to do that.
And she did. Like, I did this video. It was like 10 minutes of her explaining how she regrets how she approached being a mother and sacrificed raising up children and being this career-focused woman. And now from what it sounds like, man, she's in a place where she's matured with how she deals with men in particular and how she views motherhood, etc. So let's play that video for you guys real quick. This is a throwback. It's called Now I'm 52 and Have to Pay for It. I put my career first. I didn't want to be a wife or mother. This is what she was talking about in a little bit more detail. Let's get it.
There was a time, and I have a son that will be 30 years old this year, right? And there was a time that when he was a little boy, I wasn't interested in being a mother. I was interested in being a star. And I was interested in being famous. And I wasn't interested in being a wife. I was interested in taking pictures and red carpets and signing autographs and traveling the world. So I didn't really put the focus in. And now that I'm 52 and he'll be 30, well, I pay for that. There's a price you have to pay for that. And I had to apologize to my son because I said to him, I don't want you to think that your story is not valid because I didn't tuck you in. I didn't read you those stories. I didn't show up at sporting events because my whole thing was, yeah, but whatever you ask for, I can provide it. You see this big house? You see that basketball court out back? You see that pool? Don't you come complaining to me about nothing because I gotta go. And when I did come home, now I'm tired. So now you don't understand that? So there was a time that this entertainment was the priority because as a little girl, I wanted to be famous, baby.
So first off, I want to say this, man. I appreciate Monique being so transparent and just straightforward. It takes a lot, man. That's a certain level of accountability of being able to look back, right? Having that level of introspect is good. I have conversations all the time with women about this, and the general opinion of most women is that they can do both, and they don't understand that they can't. It's either they think they can do both or they don't care. But the danger in that is you have to care. If you're going to be a mother, you have to care. If you're going to be a wife, A good wife, you have to care, because if you don't understand what it takes to be a wife and a mother, right, to a man who you want, who's probably a man who is focused, who's driven, because this is what women find attractive at the end of the day, right? These are the men that they want. Men who are competent. Those men you won't be able to get along with, because you're going to be viewing them as competition. You're going to compare them. Listen to what she said. She says, hey, I wasn't a good mother, but look at this backyard. There's nothing that you can ask for that I won't get you. And that perspective is coming from masculinity, right? She could buy her son anything, but that's not what he needed. That's not what children need. A lot of times what I think a lot of women and some men don't realize is the kids suffer the most in this. First, it's the marriage, because, you know, she's going to get into a relationship and realize, like, hey, I'm not feminine enough. I can't be submissive. That is not me. And then she'll leave. Not the guy, she'll leave. While still focused on her career, and then the children pay the sacrifice. And again, you can't have it both ways. And the crazy thing is, like, women watch a video like this and be like, well, you know, I think I'm different. I can do it. Hey guys, let me know what you guys thought about the topic. I'm curious to hear your opinion. As always, thank you for checking out this episode of The Coffee Pod. I'll talk to you guys soon, man. I'm out. Peace.